Well, here it is. I'm going to test camping. I haven't camped in a long time. I have camping equipment, but I haven't camped in a long time. And I've got some newer equipment, and there's some state parks in Alabama that I want to go visit and probably camp for a couple of days. But seeing how I'm 62 years old and haven't camped in a long time, I thought I'd give it a test run one night here in Chickasabogue Park in Mobile County. This is a newly renovated park. Just recently it reopened up. I'm on camping site number 43. Here's where it is. I'm going to go back there and set up my tent and get everything ready, and I'll come back after I've set up. So stick around. Let's see if I can make it through testing out camping again. All right, so I got the tent set up. I got the air mattress inside blown up. I used a little Coleman, it's their mattress blower upper, but I have an Intex air mattress I got from, I think I got it from Target. It was less than 20 bucks. I just recently bought it. I needed to use one at my parents' house. It's a queen size, so I'm all set. And I just got to finish setting up. I'm gonna put some sheets on this mattress. I don't have a sleeping bag, so I'm gonna sleep under some quilts. I'm supposed to get down into the mid 50s tonight, but I should be fine. And I'm gonna get the rest of the place set up. So not bad. All right, so I think I'm pretty set. I've got my little Weber grill. I've got my rocking chair. I've got my cooler, charcoal. This is my battery pack, my Blue Eddy EB55. All right, there we go. My chair. This sheet thing laying down here was something that I had, somebody gave me. It's called the Neat Sheet. I thought I would put it down. That way I can be barefoot right there or in my socks and not get dirty. Here is inside the tent, and there's my little stove. And I didn't really need to bring a grill because they provide one here, and they actually have a fire pit as well. But again, I wanted to test out all of my equipment, and I'm much better grilling on that little grill of mine than anything of theirs. So I'm going to zip up the tent and go for a walk. Now this is Chickasabogue Creek, which just right down there they have a beach that you can actually see from the interstate. So you can kayak, fish, swim, all kinds of things here. Very nice. Well, so far, everything is great. It's a beautiful day. Sun's going down. I just went down to the bathhouse and took a shower. Very nice. So I'm experiencing everything that I think I'm gonna have to experience for my next camping trip. And so far, so good. I've got my little grill over there, which you saw me cooking on. It's just burning off all the charcoal that's left. And once that sun goes down, I'll light that little fire and continue to have a beverage or two, and we'll see how it goes. But so far this is great. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So this is one of the products that I wanted to test on this trip. It's my little cheap solo stove or smokeless fire pit from Walmart. It's a very small one, and really bought it for just this occasion. And I've only ever used it on my back patio when it was freezing out, and it didn't do very well as far as heat was concerned. But when it's just cool out and you just want to have a nice little fire, this thing's great. I mean, it's down in the 60s now, going into the 50s. And if That feels wonderful. So very happy with this piece of equipment. Well, it's a little before 7 o'clock in the morning, and as you can tell, I made it through the night. No catastrophes. Wet temperature got down to about 54 degrees. There was a point in there I was a little cold. I've got to figure out the air mattress. When I went to bed, I just had the fitted sheet on the air mattress, and I got under all the covers, and can't do that. You can't get that air mattress warm because that air inside the mattress is the same temperature as outside. So I was cold from the ground. So eventually I woke up and put the sheet and one of the quilts down, got on top of that, and just had the other quilt on top of me. That was a lot better. So let's recap a few of the pieces of equipment. I really liked this little smokeless fire pit. I'll put a link to it down below. It's, like I said, it's Walmart. It's the Ozark Trail. It was very inexpensive. This is their small one. And then I'm going to bring you in here real close and show you what kind of wood I was burning. It's kind of interesting. So I have a friend of mine that has a sawmill, and I went down and got a bunch of his cutoffs. He makes things. Once he mills the lumber, he makes things. And so I have a bunch of these little small things, which was to get the fire started. And then he had a lot of big, long pieces like this where he had milled it down, and I took them and cut them into sizes that fit right down inside of this little fire pit. So it was great. All I had doing was just 2, 3 at a time, put them in there, and I had a great fire last night for a good 3 hours, and I didn't burn half of the wood. So very effective with the way that I did the fire. Now, one other little piece of equipment that I have that I really liked, and I didn't buy these specifically for camping, but I like a nice boot. And I had bought these 6, 8, maybe 4 months ago, something like that, back in the winter. They're Skechers. But the thing that's great about them is they're those slip-ins. So it was excellent being inside that tent. Hey, I mean, I'm not the greatest crawling around on the ground. You just stand up and stick your feet in these. You don't have to tie them. You're not having to find a place to sit down. Fantastic with the Skechers. So what's the verdict? I enjoyed myself. I think I'll take a look at this other state park that I want to go and possibly book 2 nights and make a little bit longer camping trip, because I feel like what I've got here, my equipment works just the way that I want it to. And hey, it was really nice being out here. This Chickasabogue Park was great. You've seen views of some of the other places. It's renovated, it's very clean, it was quiet. The only noise you could actually hear is it's right by the interstate. You could hear the interstate. But other than that, this was great. So thanks for coming in. And remember, as I always say, if you've got an idea, you can do it easy. So just take your time, figure things out to what works for you, and take a shot. All right, folks, we'll see y'all in the next video.